Hey everyone, time for another Concave secret. Last week I showed you how to pull two strike worms out of the ground at the same time, and that's actually probably one of the least known things in RuneScape as far as I know. I do not personally know anyone else that knows how to do that. So that was quite up there as far as secretive go. And again, this video series is not actually about real secrets, it's just stuff that not as many people know about. This week it's going to be more about making you guys a little bit of money. So first we're going to go over to Catherby. I'm going to start with the easiest one and then we'll move on to a quest requirement. Now, bear in mind this is not to make mills and bills overnight. These are just a few things that not as many people know about, and so my subscribers in particular and anyone who's stumbled upon this video are going to find out about these, and I don't see them affecting prices too much because these are fairly like highly used items. So the first thing you're going to do is talk to this dude. Don't trade. If you trade him, you're going to get a different menu. Okay? Nothing that we're very interested in here. Now if you talk to him, he's going to ask you if you want to trade, and he tells you he has pineapples and seaweed. You're going to want to hit the number 2. Can I buy some seaweed? He has 80 that you can buy for 2 coins each. Now you don't actually have to type 80. Usually what I do, since I'm hitting the number 2, I just hit a bunch of 2s and it's only going to give you 80. So now, if we look at the price of seaweed, that cost us 100 coins, 160 coins. If we look at the price of seaweed, which is actually kind of low right now, it's about 34k. So per week, if you can home teleport here and get this once a day, or you could just happen to be doing a tree run and chartering the ship to Brimhaven here. That's usually what I do when I do my fruit trees. I grab them here. Comes out to be about 240k a week, which will be about a mil a month. This is not substantial, but it's super cheap and super easy. On to another method, and this one is going to require a quest. You need to complete Fremenic Isles. Now, I know a lot of the RuneScape population actually already has this completed because people use the Need to Not helmet, but if you don't, you need to complete this quest to do this method. This is actually going to make you more money per day, as per week and month, and so on. Now, during the quest, you had the choice to pay this woman's taxes for her. If you did not, you can actually speak to her, which I've already done, so I'm sorry I can't show you now. But when you talk to her, you can offer to pay her back the money that she had to pay in taxes. After doing that, she will ask you if you want to buy some yak. You simply tell her yes, and she has 1,000 per day for 50 coins. Now we're just going to do it with one. I'm not going to run back and forth to the bank, but there is a bank actually within clicking distance right here. So you can turn your screen, and I guess I'll show you. So I can buy the yak, which you would want to do 50 or 500. It doesn't matter. 50 is going to fill up your inventory, so I'm not sure why they have the 500. I guess it's just a default option. And then you could right-click and say bank. So I'm going to run over here as if I had just banked. And then you can hit the deposit all. And then you turn your camera back over and you can get her from this edge of the screen. So let's price check the yak. That cost us 50 coins. Okay, so that is significantly more. 292, almost 300, and it will probably sell for over mid, depending on how badly people want to make pack yaks. So that's going to average you about 250k per day. So you can do the math on week and month, but this method, which, like I said, requires a quest that most everyone has already done, this is going to get you in a day what the other method gets you in about a week. The other method, as far as I know, has no quest requirements, nothing whatsoever. It's no diary requirements. I did not make a brand new account to test this, but I'm very certain there's no requirements for that other method. Now, since this week's installment is slightly less impressive than last week, I mean, maybe some of you will really appreciate this bit of money, but I think last week's secret was cooler, so I'm going to give you kind of a second one onto this. Now, this might actually be fairly common knowledge to a lot of you, but more people than I would have expected were surprised when I've mentioned this. So, on to the final part. Now, a very good friend of mine, Max Capeger, actually my best friend in real life, showed me this one, and I mentioned one time, oh, I don't have coins in my pouch. For whatever reason, I don't have the coins to pay the farmer to remove the tree, and he said, why would you pay the farmer to remove it? I said, well, I'm not about to stand here cutting it, because especially with magics that could take a while. So what I had been doing for the longest time was you right-click the farmer and you say pay after it's fully grown and you've checked it, and it'll ask you pay 200 coins to get rid of the tree. Now, Max Cave Jar told me, right-click on the tree. What do you see? There's a clear option. And just as to my surprise that I had not noticed that, many other people that I've mentioned this to, like doing farm runs, I've run up and seen them chopping the tree, and I ask them, are you chopping this for woodcutting XP? They say, no, I need to chop it down to plant a new one. Tell them right-click the tree, hit clear. So, and then friends also mentioning, oh, why do you have to pay 200 coins to clear your tree? They should make an easier way, and I say there is an easier way. And this is all credit back to Max Cave Jar for showing me this, and I've passed it on to other people, and now you all know this. So you can just right-click clear, and it'll ask you, just in case you made a mistake, yes, I want to clear it, and it'll dig it right up, and then you can put your new tree in there. And now then you can pay the farmer the payment to keep it alive, if you're going to do so. That's about it. So, I mean, most of you are subscribed already, but if you're not, feel free to subscribe for the next installment, Comp Cape Secrets number 4. And I'm not sure how many weeks I'm going to do this for yet. I mean, I've got a lot of stuff I could tell you guys, and I figured instead of doing it all in one video and having a ridiculously long video and take me forever to compile it, I'm going to do one, sometimes two like this per week. So I'll see you guys next week. Enjoy.